Ladies and gentlemen, boys and the girls, welcome to another exciting episode of Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing. My name is Zach. I'm joined by Dean, the Dream, Martin, and the Midnight Collector. When I made the title and description and everything, I wasn't quite sure if Lane would be here. But Lane, it's good to have you, and let's talk about what both of you guys are unboxing tonight.
Yeah, take it away, Lane.
So tonight, since it was not in the description and stuff tonight, I will be unboxing Wen Wu from Shang-Chi or Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. This is, of course, Tony Leung, the action figure, or as I keep telling him, I think he's cosplaying as Sub-Zero here from Mortal Kombat. But this is a figure that, unfortunately, I did have the thing I pre-ordered and canceled 3 times over a year and a half. But I managed to get him on a really good deal. And so this is a figure I am excited to see it. I guess one good thing waiting to unbox it was getting to see some people mention some of the difficulties and stuff there can be for switching out some of the pieces and other things you need to be careful for. So unfortunately, obviously, as was pointed out to me backstage, I am 2 for 2 for having bad things happen to 6-scale figures. So
That was Dean.
Unfortunately, I can't go like shame for making up things on Dean because he can just go boop boop. Here's video evidence, and all I can go is that was another timeline that happened that you pulled into. Thank you very much, sir.
Oh, did I? Oh.
And hey, I'll take the blame for the Purge Trooper, but I will not take the blame on Jesse. That was
so you ordered this figure and canceled it 3 separate times?
Yep. I had pre-ordered it the first week. Then 6 months later, yes.
Wow, Pablo, you lost money on canceling.
Well, no, two of the times I did. One time I did not.
So this might be the most expensive figure we've ever unboxed.
Well, no, I guess technically if I take for how much that I lost versus how much I paid for this, I would come out to be about the same price as if I bought it for the retail price shipped.
Gotcha. With
so
rewards
balanced
and
all
everything.
out. Mm-hmm. But
okay.
I'm hoping people like this. I picked this up from Off the Rack, and they still have it in stock. You can get if this is a figure you were considering about, but you wanted to kind of see it quote live a little bit, be unboxed. You can get it from off there still, at least as of when I looked this morning, and you can. They do have some. I believe you guys for Collecting Weekly does have a code for it. I think $15 off.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I don't really know what is going on with that. I talked to John, and he said they were changing it a little bit because of some issues with their website, generating invoices on pre-orders. And I know he had sent that same message to some other creators, but I don't know that we've really gotten any guidance on what that is.
Okay,
but,
well,
yeah, you used to get a CW CW10, I think it was some sort of let me pull it up. But yeah, I think it's technically still valid, but all I heard was it changed. But he said he was gonna make it a better discount since it's only in stock, but we haven't really gotten any specifics.
No problem.
But yeah,
well, I will then will reverse course a little bit what I said.
Yeah, $15 off, $100 purchase with code CW, and yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so I'm not just doing cheap plugging, guys. That was not pre-planned. That's why Zach's going. Oh my god,
we do it live, baby.
Yeah, but ooh, those look
Dean,
cool.
What do you have as well? I think we're gonna do lanes to start out with, but you had some stuff to unbox as well.
Yeah, these are from. It's got different names. It's Executive Replicas, right?
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's
Executive Replicas, but also Loose Collector. So
can you read?
I don't really know who makes what, but
I think Executive Replicas sounds correct.
That's what you told me.
I know
earlier.
No,
their logo is a little goofy, but it's red. Is it Sonja or Sonja?
I think Red Sonja.
Sonja. I've heard both. I just wanted
Philip
some
the Fool.
badass ladies in the collection, and Vampirella's always been a babe, so I picked up a Vampirella.
There you go.
Well, I can't disagree with you there, considering that I have the Prime 1 statue, Art Germ statue on pre-order right now.
Oh, do you really? It's tempting, but I don't know enough of him.
Yeah. Well, I would tell you, Dean, if you found that you like that, or you found something about the look of the character you like, but you want it something to scale, say more like a long punchline, PCS has a nice third scale statue that costs quite a bit less. And it's actually got multiple ports. I'm not going to say that one's actually been out though. We have to wait to see still what happens with the Vampy from the other place. But
yeah, I think I'm probably just okay with this figure, honestly.
Yeah.
But I'll probably pick up a book.
Yeah.
Art Germ's got a couple covers
Well,
I
well,
really like.
the good thing is there's 50 other statues of Vampirella and other figures and other stuff. So if you really like it, want to get something else, you can probably find plenty of options. However you'd want to do it. I think there's even
had some cool stuff a while back that I was tempted by, but.
Or if you want to see something funky, guys, you should go check out, because there's a 6-scale figure, I think also by, what's the company? TB League? I think who does a lot of the Bison Body stuff. Well, that gets a little bit more, but they did a Vampirella, which is, I think, a regular one, but they also did a concept one of Carolina Monroe.
God damn.
That was supposed to be back from the 70s player in a movie. And so it's got her likeness and the whole thing. It's a little weird, don't get me wrong. But anyway.
Let's check in with the chat. We got Toy Mafia, Lane the Legend Kramer, Pablo Meza. We got Aries as well. SpongeBob SquareBalls and Philip the Fool. Lane, we will start with you, and whenever you're ready for us to switch off, we'll go to Dean's 1/12 scale figures. While we're unboxing, how's everyone's weekend been? In the chat, let us know as well.
So here we have Wen Wu cover here and everything. I actually really like this cover, kind of the action pose that he's taking. It doesn't have, obviously, start with the cigar band stuff. It's the usual Marvel boxing.
How's everyone's weekend been?
Good.
Hopefully good for everybody. So here we have Wen Wu himself.
Yes, Blaine, I guess you don't understand what's happening. We're not doing that yet.
Oh,
I said while we're unboxing, we can talk about our weekends.
Yeah, 3-day weekend. What's today? Monday? I guess today's part of
Memorial Day, baby.
Yeah.
King Ding, like the latest LSPDFR. It's funny, we started and got 5 minutes in and realized it was just not working, so we had to shut it off for a few minutes and recalibrate. But Lane, you've had a good weekend thus far?
Yeah, didn't do too much and everything. Played a lot of Destiny 2.
Hell yeah, baby. Yeah, we can go ahead and start unboxing. Sorry, I just wanted to check in with you. I forgot to do that before I told you to get started.
Well, I took you meant we were going to be talking about at the same time. Sorry, that's
we can do both. We can walk and talk, baby.
Most of the time I think we can. But didn't have too much and everything this weekend. Talked to the family. They were at the beach right outside my parents' front door in Connecticut, and then my sister and her family, 2 sons and brother-in-law, were visiting them yesterday when I called them, and they were having a good time. And I was like, well, I have a cat that just fell into the garbage can, so I guess I'm having somewhat equally fun times. Don't ask. I don't know.
There you go.
Cats are one of those things for anybody. If you ever own one, know things happen to them, whether you understand why or how. You just kind of go, okay. Ooh. King Dingley had a question, it looks like there.
Yeah, so we were supposed to go to the range, but fucking there was 6 people who were supposed to go, and all 6 canceled. So I was gonna go by myself, but I didn't want to be like fucking Steven Glansberg and just be like the only person fucking there. So Dean, fucking dead to me. Manny, you're fucking dead to me.
Okay.
Deanie, you're a gift from God. You're a gift from God on this green earth, and you are not dead to me. Abe, you're fucking dead to me too. Don't fucking ever invite me anywhere again. Fucking plan this shit for 3 weeks. All dead.
I had a good excuse.
Bullshit.
Which we'll talk about on Wednesday.
Bullshit. Fucking I loaded up that range bag.
You're dead.
I was ready to go.
Dead. He's passing out dead to use
Fuck
Oprah
you.
Winfrey tile.
Fuck you.
There.
You're
Fuck
cool.
you.
You're dead.
Yeah, exactly.
You're,
There you go.
you're
What
6
movie
feet
is that from?
under.
The one I wanted to watch the other day. With Dave Chappelle and
It's gonna bother me now.
not Up in Smoke. It's oh my god. He's like, what part of Jamaica are you from? Right near the beach, boy. I'd be from Jamaica, man. God damn, what's the name of that movie? He's like
Half Baked.
Thank
There
you,
we go.
Paulo.
What a guy. Graham
God,
took a
that
picture.
movie's fucking hilarious, dude.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it yet, the new LSPDFR was fantastic.
Is it up right
Dean-
now? I thought we were gonna post it later.
I was going to, and then I forgot. It's okay. It just seems like nothing fucking works. I had made a small mistake on LSPDFR when I was doing some file transfer stuff. Took me like 3 hours to figure that out. And then I was like, you know what? It's been a while since I played Ready or Not. I'm going to play Ready or Not, Dean. And sure enough, I start the game, and it says it's not working. It says to delete all my mods, so I do that. And then it says still not working, so it gives me an option to delete my save file, which I stupidly did. And it still doesn't work. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Why can't this shit just work?
What mods are you running on?
Ready or Not, they had some mods for like some different maps. They're not really mods as much as like they're add-ons. Like a whole different, like one was like an apartment raid, which was really cool. But at any rate, so I uninstalled and I'm reinstalling the game. I'm stuck at 99% right now, which just a pain in the ass. Dean, go ahead and start unboxing yours. I think Lane said you had a BRB, so we'll switch over to Red Sonja and Vampirella.
Yeah,
and we'll let Lane
I'm gonna
tap in here in a second.
Uh-oh.
Lane, we'll bring you back in here in a second.
My figures are falling over. What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell? Oh, I'm gonna do Vampirella first because she's a bit. It really pisses me off. I can't find my unboxing knife.
That is funny because that is literally what I had to go run and find.
Okay, we'll switch back to Lane.
It's
Lane,
been
go ahead.
lost.
Jesus.
Unboxing is at its finest, man. We guarantee 100% accurate unboxing. The way
There
it
you
is
go.
for most people. So obviously here we have Wen Wu. This is one thing I wanted to point out I thought was kind of cool.
When will you take it out of the box?
Yeah. But here they had all the insignia for the 10 rings and the characters and stuff all upon it and on the back. Okay. So Wen Wu himself, he's going to come in 2 trays here.
There you go.
So here, the top. Let's see if I can get this out. So obviously, this guy comes with a fair amount of extra stuff with him. So first
God
off,
damn. That's a full top tray. Holy shit.
yeah. So here we have. Take one out. To continue my Justin copying first-hand impressions.
There you go. I'll be completely honest. I have not seen this movie, but I am super tempted by this figure. Purely because he reminds me of Sub-Zero.
I'm going to move this up for a second, see if we can focus on
Look at that.
Why does everybody akin him to Sub-Zero?
I don't know. Maybe because he has like blue effects. I like it.
The head sculpt here, man, is wow, is so good. Sima Lu's on Booby Chi is good too.
The Rock of who?
What?
Shang-Chi, I call him Booby Chi because of the big kind of man boobs on the figure.
There you go.
But okay, so this is going to require. This is one thing I can tell I already don't like is they have the regular plastic and then they have this plastic covering where you can do the switch out. for
Oh
the
yeah.
arms.
Blurred Dad Life says he needs Wen Wu. Rob Barnes, Miami is bringing the heat in Boston Game 7. Damn, I was hoping Boston would win, but let's look at the score. 79-66. Not unwinnable for Boston.
Well, the fact they came back after looking like they were dead duck.
Yep.
So when we're here, guys, I'll give you some more look at the outfit and stuff here in a minute. This is going to be a pain in the butt. I can already tell the gosh darn boots. Okay, so we'll have to mess around with that a little bit here. But so you can kind of see what all comes with just accessories here. Obviously, we've got the hands, multiple different ones. What's kind of neat with him is they're not skimping on the hands on this guy. And obviously, as we can see, they've got different, gestures and everything a lot more, so that he's doing more martial art poses. I'm trying to get this down on the tray again. Have an easier time, so you guys can be focused on the stuff you're actually here to look at. So he's got multiple different hands with different fingers and pointing and gestures and everything, which I think is really cool. The paint apps and everything on the gloves and everything are really nicely done. I always appreciate when Hot Toys takes the time and does a really nice job. And I guess one of the nice things is that there's no blasters or swords or anything. They actually had to be a little bit creative with the hands for once.
Oh, there you go.
So if you've been wanting something that doesn't have a gun hand or anything like that, this is your figure. So now this is the one thing, if you guys have not seen, I assume most people have seen some of the reviews and everything. So this comes with, there are 10 individual rings. My stupid thing really does not want to focus tonight. I think maybe because of blue and other stuff here. But there are 10 individual rings that come with this, which you will actually place onto the most of the effects and everything, which obviously that'll be the next thing I'll be showing you guys here. But this also comes with switch out hands. I have heard these are a pain in the butt to switch out. So each one comes with, there's left and right for having and they come with the rings preset. However, so if anybody gets this is, I know I watch Will Foxification and Justin's videos, is they said absolutely do not touch when you're switching on the hands and everything, arms, do not touch these. Like you need to grip it like by here above and stick it in.
Just like tacked on with a little bit of glue or something.
Yeah, so they can easily get loosened. But they have each one of those. So I'll show you guys here tonight exactly how I'm picturing what effects and stuff I'm going to put in with him. So the other thing I've heard is trying to attach the effects on the arms can be a little bit of a pain in the neck without trying to sketch up the skin paint. So you got to be prepared. So this is like this is what I call the two Kamehameha blasts that they have. So they both have preset rings on
Look at
them.
that.
That looks
They
fucking
both
sweet.
so these rings are all just obviously set on there and everything. So that's nice.
Yeah.
These ones. These actually are really cool. I like the little effects and kind of the lightning effects and everything they have around, like the Palpatine lightning effects they have here.
Are those flexible at all, or is it very rigid plastic?
A little bit, but this particular one is one I'm going to be hesitant probably to use, honestly, of these, because I'm a little bit concerned. Like the blast effects and everything, I'm going to be super, like those I'm going to have to take my time and attach and everything. I also, and I'll move on to, as soon as I figure out, let's see, do we got to take this entire top piece off? Yeah, okay. Sorry, taking a minute here, guys. There's just a lot of plastic in this thing I have to remove. Okay. So I'm going to be taking a close look at the instructions when I'm going to attach actually the blast effects and everything. But I'll be doing a pose here probably tonight, just trying to put him, maybe switch out the hands or something and give him kind of, so you can see the flexibility of the figure itself. Because this and the Shang-Chi are supposed to be
Lane is
posable.
Remind me, is this a deluxe figure or is it just coming?
No, just a regular, just one.
God damn, you get a lot of shit.
That's what I was gonna say. There's a lot of accessory or effect pieces.
Yeah, for $250. I mean, now these guys were announced a while ago, so that's part of the reason why.
Fuck, Lane, how dare you?
Because they were announced before the movie, right? And we were
right around.
We don't know
what
they should come with, what they shouldn't come with, and then the movie came out. We were like,
yeah, they were.
Oh, it'd be cool to see these things.
I think you're right, Dean, because I think some of the stuff was blacked out at first.
Yeah, like the Shang-Chi and stuff, the locket and some of the other stuff that was movie relevant. Okay, I'm gonna have to use something to cut that plastic off. But anyway, we'll come back to that. So here's the other effects guide real quick, just so you can see. So you've got, this is a long piece right here. This energy effect.
That looks sick.
Oh god.
So as you can see, like right here, it's not. See how right there? This is where the rings.
Damn, crams that he just ordered at Lane influenced him.
Great. Wow. The effects here. So you put 5 of the rings on this.
They peg in there.
Yeah, here. Let me see. Just one here real quick. Let's see.
Damn, that is fucking pretty tempting. Yeah, Blurred says you get a lot for $250. You absolutely do. Holy shit.
Okay.
It's so weird. It's like some figures come absolutely fucking stacked for $250, and then others are like 3 something, and they come with like hands on.
See how it kind of like, here's one of the slots, guys, so you can see here. So it goes right in.
I see.
It's decently on there, not great. Yeah. So I think this is probably something where before you attach the pieces, whichever arm you're going to stick it in and what arm pose you're going to do, you probably kind of want to get in there because the hand's going to go like right in there.
I see.
But I have heard you have to be extremely careful. So, of course, I'm doomed probably. Yes, I'm taking a shot at myself, guys.
Yeah, you got Mama's Jalumbre, dude.
But, and so he comes with a dynamic stand instead of a crotch grabber on his.
Where's the actual stands? Beneath that?
Oh, yeah, it was beneath him. I'll show you guys.
It's beneath
here.
Him. Okay.
Yeah, it's right here. I'll show you guys here in a minute. But I thought people would want to see this probably more.
Yeah.
But because this is this kind of the seller. These pieces, guys, are really cool, but they're big.
Are they pretty heavy, Lane?
Yeah, they got different weight to them. I guess I might be concerned like long time period on the arms and everything if you have them attached there. But this is something like, I think this is the way you're probably meant to stick it in from this direction of the arm. It doesn't look like, because I thought maybe this might work when you would attach these, that it would be something where, if you had the arm here, you'd have the hand removed and then slide it on and then reattach the hand. But it doesn't look like, I guess maybe you can if you get it all the way up. Like I said, this is something for this guy, I'm going to attach them, like looking at the instructions and stuff. But this effect is really cool. And they do make it very nice and simple, though. So it's a little bit hard to see here, but see where, let's see the angle there. You can see easily where the rings are supposed to go. And they'll stay in place well enough. But I definitely think this is something where you want to attach the pieces first, then like put the rings in place. Yeah. That's going to probably, because these rings are not super tiny, but I can definitely see. Now, this is probably the coolest one, and most people would saw if you get the Shang-Chi that you will attach here, because obviously
I need to rewatch this movie.
This is from a scene where Shang-Chi.
I've never seen it.
He and Wen Wu.
You've never seen it.
Look, man, a man likes what a man likes.
Yeah. So this is
That's fair.
basically a piece where it's from a scene in the movie where Shang-Chi gets one set of 5 rings and makes it his kind of energy color, and they're kind of clashing against each other. So you can, as you can see, like right here at the end, there's a piece with Shang-Chi you can get that's just like this. So you can put them and like
Oh,
attach
cool.
the hands here for Wen Wu here, and then they can snap this together, and so you can have them cross from each
Is
other.
magnetic on that end?
There's, I think so. Looks like there's a
It
little
looked
magnet
like a
right there.
magnet, yeah.
So you can. This is probably the coolest piece. If you're like, I don't know how I'm going to pose these guys. Well, the simple thing is just go look at on Sideshow at the image, which is them locking these two together. If you buy both of them,
Yeah.
and you have an instant pose to stick in there.
So are you gonna get Shang-Chi?
As of right now, no.
Wow.
See, the thing is, because my Marvel collecting is being limited, I'm purposely kind of limiting myself. So right now, the way I'm setting up my third detolf, which is going to be my comic detolf. Hey, big dog pound. Woo! That's for you, sir.
You love it. Love the woo.
Yeah, I used to be able to when I was younger. I used to be able to do it with
Flair, buddy.
But what I'm having to F around, guys, right now is, of course, with the boots.
There you go.
But
While you're doing that, Lane, I'll have Dean start doing his unboxing as well.
yeah, go ahead.
So
Blaird says it's so good. The martial arts are spectacular. They should have released the Sister 2 and the Death Dealer. Nicolio says, Wen Wu. Love that. Oh, wrong camera. I'm sorry.
Yeah. This camera just.
God damn, look at those big old titties. Sorry.
Well, yeah, dude. Fucking Vampirella.
Sorry.
So she goes with a bat, an extra face where you swap out the whole hair, which is kind of interesting. It's like just throw another head sculpt in there. 2 daggers, some pose hands, a little bat, and a cape.
Nice.
So I'll get that unboxed. Here's the box art if you care. It's really cool. Kind of very like vintage looking. Some art. I love the logo, the Vampirella logo. All right, last one. Tigos.
Sorry if I missed it, Dean. How much are these? Things?
65.
Gotcha.
I think there might be a little bit more on BBTS, but I got them through a seller here in town.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of like your standard. What's it called? Oh, not Solo. Sorry. Mythic Legions.
Yeah.
Because they're not like technically 12th scale, I don't think.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So I was a little worried they'd be kind of like flimsy, but no, it's sturdy. Very sturdy. Got like the booty.
Damn. Look, is it sculpted or painted?
Sculpted. Well, sculpted and painted, but yeah, it's on there.
Wow.
Got some high heel boots.
Fancy.
The little collar.
Look at that.
the
How's
little
the articulation feel on that?
Like I was saying, really solid. I was really worried about it. Unfortunately, she only has single jointed elbows, but they do enough. 90. It's not. They're not going to be getting into like super crazy poses or anything like that. But double jointed knees, which is nice. The thigh swivel is like really low on the thigh, and it's kind of unsightly, but it's whatever. I think it's a little better hidden on the red Sonja.
Cheeks for weeks, bro.
Sonja? I don't know however you say it. I just didn't want to get Vampirella by herself, so I got a second figure.
Yeah.
But I was also doing like a Elden Ring kind of build, and I was like, oh, cool warrior chick will be cool.
Wow.
Man, super tight. Actually, the joints are.
Nasty.
There we go. I didn't mean it like that.
So tight, Daddy.
Oh
Wow.
fuck. I guess you missed it. So.
Jesus.
Okay, her hair just came off immediately.
Well, show
Well,
us. You can't see nothing. I can see your big
Yeah.
ass head. God damn, what the fuck? It's
told
like Amber
you,
Rose.
Oh shit!
What the hell? Put the
So
figure on
I'm
screen,
doing-
damn it.
Well, I have the other camera there. I don't know why you're not on it.
I thought you were showing us that.
Yeah, I
We're looking
zoomed in at first.
Yeah, the other one, it looks like I'm watching the Zapruder film. I can't see anything.
Well, super tight joints, which is very nice to see or feel anyway. But this is her like evil head. I cannot get this in here. I feel like this one has like a deeper peg than the other one. Nope, it doesn't. I cannot get this in here.
You're trying to get the hair port
Okay,
sculpt
here
back
we go.
in?
Yeah. Okay. So now she could be all scary. Okay, back to the other one. There's the other alternate portrait there. And then she does come with a cape, so let me get the cape out. I was gonna buy just a cloth cape on eBay.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, it came with one. Oh my god. Her torso comes apart before her head does. Jesus Christ. The collar goes on top of it looks like. Yes. Then I do want to put the other head skull back on. Elaine, somebody asked if you had the Mandarin from Iron Man 3.
No, I didn't, but I have seen this guy posed on the Mandarin chair. Tony Leung, Wen Wu. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's see here real quick. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm going to have to work trying to get the plastic off the arm, so I'm not going to mess with that right now, but I'll show kind of after Dean's done, I'll show some of the poses, like how well the joints, all that stuff on this guy work. But yeah, he looks pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, the hair honestly is a huge pain in the ass here. But the cape is cool.
Love it. Lane, let's switch back over to you. How's that going?
Okay, well, I got his neck plastic, all that stuff up. It just this plastic is going to take some work to get this crap off. So I wanted you guys to kind of be able to see now the outfit, everything like that, a little bit better. So first off, obviously we can see the detail. We'll start with the boots. They got treading on them. Always a nice sight not seeing screws. Sorry, Armor, I'm looking at you. Now the boots, as you can kind of see here, they've got move up, limited range forward, plenty of range back. Plenty of movement here for the boots, both feet. So you got a lot of movement there. Now for the actual legs, plenty of, you can see here, plenty of knee movement, spread. This guy's made for posing. You're not going to be running into problems with this guy. For the legs, now for the arms, there is going to be the general. That's probably about how you can get it up. That did not need to sound like that. That sounded out wrong as soon as I started finishing the sentence. But the
Dummy.
arm's a little bit restricted here by the tailoring and stuff, but it's still pretty good. Now, for his arms themselves, because they are double jointed like Shang-Chi, plenty of bend there. So you can get whatever kind of action punch poses or martial arts poses, stuff like that.
Cram is asking a great question. Do you think the figure will go up in the aftermarket, given how popular the actor is overseas?
From what I saw, actually, at least going from Toys Buying Agent, he was on sale.
What was Lane? What was he on Toys Buying Agent?
I 21.
Can you
21?
do something for me?
Yeah, sorry, I'm not remembering off top, but he was like 1800 when I last looked. But plenty of bend. But him and Shang-Chi were kind of going down. But
Yeah.
so you guys can see the uniform a little bit better here. Obviously, they've got with both shoulders here with the insignias and the kind of paddle plates. Here they're up front. So this is going to restrict the front movement a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
With the tailoring and stuff, but you still get pretty good flexibility and stuff with it.
How's the ankle pivot on this one?
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at that! Being a split cut boot.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I mean, these guys had to be posable.
With the top of the boot in the bottom of the boot. Usually it's the other way around, where it's like the top of the boot goes over the bottom part. But that way you get more articulation, so that's cool to see.
Yeah. This guy is pretty good. Now, the nice thing is, too, obviously one thing with the Shang-Chi was how you can see the elbows and stuff. But this guy, now when you're switching out the arms and stuff, you have to kind of hike this up a little bit to get it up to where you can switch out the arms thing and everything. But after you get them posed or whatever, you can just slide the material down and cover back up like the elbow joints. So this figure, unlike the Shang-Chi, really helps you cover that up if it really bothers you. Other things that are on the battle suit and stuff, just some of the details like the tassels here that they've got, which are fabric. These right here are plastic or plasticky substance. Same with the belt. So they are going to maybe hinder just a tiny bit if you're doing kind of a front pose or something. But, this guy, unlike, a lot, you can easily just, if you want to put him in some form of martial art pose or, there's something just super, super quick. See, that you can have them in. Now, I didn't show this earlier, but this is the actual stand, which you'll attach the dynamic stand to. See, I would probably use a crotch grabber for this guy, but I really like how it's got the same as the back of the box, the insignia there. Sonja on the 10 rings printed on it. Wen Wu, it's standard Marvel style base. Looks really good. I think like this figure, I still got to get this stupid plastic off. So that's the one thing that's going to bother me. But I will say the one thing maybe a little bit is kind of this back part here. There is no wiring or anything in it. So you can't, like move it or pose it or whatever. That's maybe even the Purge Trooper had that in it. So that might be the only thing I would say for the costume and stuff is that it doesn't have a little bit of wiring here so you can move it a little bit. If you're having him like in a leap it in the air kind of action pose with the 10 rings or something, that might be the only drawback. But this guy. So now what I want to give you guys is, or Dean, do you need it, or should we go back to Dean since I kind of got to show off the figure now? to
Just
going
do
with
the top ones.
Well, she's definitely top heavy.
Yeah, this figure really could have used the figure stand, especially with this cape. But
Especially, yeah, with the cape stuff and everything.
yeah,
I
they're
don't
posed up nicely.
executive replicas. I think their smaller scale figures are kind of like that, similar body style.
But like
'Cause
for $65, like bro, throw on a fucking stand, please. I mean, especially for
for the
Vampirella,
size.
like one bat and like two daggers.
I've heard they think that that the pricing and everything is a little high on those.
Yeah. And then I'm just gonna start to do Red Sonja.
I am sorry, guys, a little bit here that I'm not attaching for any of the effects or anything on him tonight, but I'm really worried about scratching up the paint on the arms and stuff. But so what I am going to do now, though, is I want you. Obviously, the main thing with Hot Toys, we all want to see is okay the head sculpt. Like that's the make or break a lot of times. So let's see if I can get this to focus on Tony Leung.
That's pretty good. That was a pretty good head sculpt. Even like that with like the not greatest lighting, like still is a strong head sculpt.
Guys, like this head sculpt is really good. Like this is really good.
Yeah, I'm sure in person it looks
100. Now I think it is exactly the same. If I think I asked Bob Dylan because he got the special the one you guys talked about a few weeks back on Tuesday night with the one with the suit.
Yeah,
it was slightly different stuff. It was the same head sculpt.
Yeah.
Now, here's the chat and you guys, Dean, Zach. How do you guys feel about? Because this was something that I know I'm speaking of because on a statue show we were talking about XM statue, a Wonder Woman one. A lot of people were complaining for that head sculpt for that statue that's like $1,000 because she has a very neutral expression on her face, and XM Studio seems to do that a lot. How do you guys feel about just his facial expression?
I mean, he's a pretty stoic
Neutral
guy in the movie. Even when he's fighting, he's not trying. He's OP as shit. So I think this head sculpt works.
She's the one who kicked his ass.
Yeah, he's not. He doesn't have like a fighting face. Like he just kicks.
Yeah,
ass.
he's focused, and that's how he controls the rings. He's very focused.
Yeah.
So as you can see here, just kind of see a little bit of both. See, he's very kind of action martial arty. I know it's a shitty one, but he's going to be going with my Taskmaster and kind of my Marvel villains detolf shelf. And it's for getting 4 or 5 villains that I would put with them. Taskmaster's been all alone for a while, so she could use some company. So he'll be joining her there. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten any of my Marvel heroes yet, actually.
So on the forearm, that's plastic on the forearm.
Yeah, I got to take it off.
Okay. I couldn't tell if like his sleeves were white or if that was
plastic. No. Yeah, I do like the sleeves can move though. That is like really nice to move out of the way. Obviously but just so you guys have what I'm planning to do with him is.
Equan wants to know if the man boob situation is smaller than Shang-Chi. Looks like it. It might just be the outfit also lends well to the.
Yeah, no man boobs on this one, as far as I could tell. But then I have some myself, so I may be not able to best judge. But what I'm planning to do is, I think I'm going to be using this hand. Going to be using this hand over here when I'm going to display him. Use this hand, and then on this arm, I'm going to use the this hand. Sorry. Are you guys still able to hear me?
Yes, you're
Sure.
telling us what hand
I've
you're
been
gonna
talking,
do.
but I'm on mute.
Okay.
I said the slap chop hand because you could slap and chop with it.
Yeah. So I'm going to use this hand on that one, and then
The stylized hand on the other. We saw it.
yeah. And then I'll be using this piece on this arm.
Very cool.
Or at least that's kind of what I'm playing, because these are going to take up, guys, if you have like a detail shelf or something, these are going to take up a lot of space. That may be the one downside to them, is they are big. But I mean, you might be spending like $300 on this figure. You want something to give that presence. And I think this guy, since he's not an Iron Man or something like that.
Also, the really cool thing about those effects, because at first I was like, why don't they just embed the rings in there?
Yeah.
But let's just say you had like another 6-scale figure like a Goku or like Naruto or whatever. Like the rings are optional, so you could like attach those to other figures and take cool photos.
Yep.
Like the rings aren't always going to be there. I think that's a cool thing.
Yeah, no, he's a very cool figure, guys.
Yeah.
Just kind of forgot. I mean, he was at the bottom of the Sideshow pre-order list forever.
Yeah, I think this is a figure people are going to... What's up, John?
We got John in the chat.
This is a figure people are going to like...
It's gonna become like real expensive, I think, in a few months when it sells out.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's one of the it's going to probably it may be the only tip Tony Leon.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if it goes like pretty low for a bit and then it gets quite expensive.
I think. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna. I think.
Yeah, people are gonna regret that they missed out on it. Like, fuck, I should have got one.
So here's just one more quick view for you guys to kind of get. Of the,
yeah, because we'll get another Shang-Chi. We'll never see this character again.
Yeah, he's kind of maybe in like a quick cameo or something, but that's about it. Anyway, so let's get back to, because now D9 has a second figure. Shots.
Yeah, so Red Sonja. We'll go over here. I don't know how to. So it's her in the box. No cape or anything. Axe, 2 daggers, a sword, 4 hands. She's just as busty as Vampirella.
I wouldn't be surprised if they use the same base thing for her.
Well, the sculpt is different, definitely on the armor bits, but yeah, I mean, almost the entire figure is like a different sculpt, because even the arms, the legs have armor, the boot detail. So it's a totally different figure. But I like this one. I'm thinking about getting the Tarna from Heavy Metal as well. And then they also have Purgatory, which is fucking cool. And Lady Death. It'd be cool to get all of them, so maybe I'll collect this whole line. But
what would you say, Dean, the quality on these, like compared to Figma or Figuarts or Marvel Legends, like where in the totem pole do they land?
These are probably a little, just in terms of like the stiffness of the joints and like how smooth they are. I would say nicer than a Marvel Legends. But I wouldn't say they're like nicer than a. Well, I don't know. They're probably sturdier than a Figma, because Figma, if you fiddle it around too much, like the joint will eventually fall out. But they're designed to do that. These aren't going anywhere. I mean, you could fucking pull on this thing all day, and the legs aren't gonna fall off. Well, I don't know. I said that earlier, but fucking Vampirella fell in half. But yeah, you got a cool hair sculpt, kind of dynamic. Got the chainmail around the booty.
Who's got the longer hair, her or Vampy?
Definitely her. And also, see where the thigh cut is on here? It's hidden by this.
Yeah, by
for
the
whatever
armor.
reason, Vampirella's is like down here by the knee. It was like, why the fuck is it so low? But pretty cool figure.
Yeah, no, it looks nice.
This one has decent accessories.
How would you compare that? I would say at least price, similar kind of price range for some of the Super 7s.
Oh,
'Cause those are like average, usually $54.90. Now,
yeah,
I
I
know
think.
there's a lot of argument that those are way overpriced for a lot out of a lot of them come. But
I mean, but they jam pack those with accessories.
yeah,
I mean, I'd probably honestly rather have a Super 7, but Super 7's not doing this character, so.
well, yeah, they're too busy trying to be behind on everything else.
Wow. Tell us how you really feel.
Well, I mean, it's true.
So there you go. Quick pose. It's a good
Hey,
looking
John,
figure. I like it a lot. I think it's going to go look cool on the shelf.
I like the sword. How did the paint apps on the sword?
Honestly, pretty good. There's also a lot of sculpted detail. Here, let me see how
Ooh, nice.
That
I
digital
like.
zoom though.
Yeah, I like that. That's
it's nothing crazy.
Remind me,
But
Dean,
it's there.
what's the price point on these figures?
About 65. I think they might be a little higher on BBTS just because they always mark everything up.
yep.
Let's see. Let's look at the axe. So the axe also has some detail.
Nice.
I like the weathering.
Leather work, spikes.
Nice. Now, how many hands does she come with?
She comes with 6 total. Vampirella
Hey,
had
well, that's kind of sad because that
also
would be more.
6.
That would be more than like the last couple Hot Toys that I got.
Yeah, the daggers have a lot of like paint, like weathering on the blades, which is weird because if you look at this, let me put these all up together. Those have like no weathering on them, but the daggers have a ton. But yeah, she doesn't come with a cape or. I was probably gonna buy one on eBay, just like find like a generic like brown cape, but yes, it's a pretty good figure. I like it.
Hey, Zach, I have one other detail I just noticed here. I wanted to show on Shang-Chi real quick. I
Sure.
thought was
Yeah.
funny. Is that they made sure to get the details so right that they even had the little freaking tassels, man, here attached to the back of his boot.
Wow. Oops.
I thought it was just like, oh, what are the? Oh, they actually have the tassels for the movie on the boot on the back. So they Hot Toys really did a nice job, guys, with the detail for this. I am really super happy with this figure.
Bro, for $250, that's a banger figure.
Yeah, I got lucky. I got it for $200.
Honestly.
I used like a $50 coupon, but he's cool, man. Like this head sculpt is just like it's good, guys. Like very good. But you still have to be a fan of the movie, I think, to pick this figure up. It's not one I would say, is it that good because of likeness to pick it up? I wouldn't go that far, but I'm looking forward once I get like one of the things attached and stuff. But overall, banger figure, and I think it looks like Dean got 2 banger smaller scale figures too. Those body types may put the Storm Collectibles Tyrus Flair to shame in certain respects. But overall, I think this was a really nice unboxing tonight.
It was beautiful. Damn, the Heat won. That sucks. I was really hoping the Celtics would win.
Nice.
Anyways, yeah, very exciting stuff. Be sure to tune in tomorrow, 8:30 Central Standard Time. We have Collecting Weekly Live on Tuesdays, and we have like 3 or 4 Hot Toys to talk about, so it should be a fun stream. And then Wednesday After Dark, Thursday I think OFAC, and starting this Friday, Jonathan Jansen this Friday. Club will be moving to John's channel, so we're really excited for that, and we'll be plugging that on the YouTube and Facebook so that everyone can make sure to be at the right spot for Friday. So Saturday, kind of up in the air, but we'll probably do some gaming. We had meant to post the Ox PD sometime this week, maybe Thursday night, but we recorded it. I forgot to unlist it, and it's fine. we'll do another one. But anyways, Dean, do you have anything you want to add or say to the folks watching at home? Happy Memorial Day, of course. Hopefully you guys had a blessed day, and remember why we have this day off.
Yes.
Lane, the legend, do you have anything that you want to add as well?
Well, I should be here on Wednesday night with you guys for After Dark. Hopefully although it'll be a little bit hard because we're not going to have that many days of stuff between now and then going on necessarily. But I'm looking forward to that.
Every week, Lane.
Yeah, I know that's true. But then, and then Thursday I should be on Hot Toys Hotline, and then my countdown to next week that I'm going to absolutely hate will start.
Eddie said that GTA short killed me. Bro, I put the one where the guy with the knife was charging. Okay, so let me explain. I lined up the shot, but then I was like, if I miss this shot, I'm going to shoot the dude in the car. So, like, last second, I tried to, like, move to angle the shot, and then it just got away from me.
And
I got, like, 3 or 4 shots on target, but...
One thing to our chat, too. I guess I would say just as you might on some groups has been posted, and I had heard earlier today, it is rumored that this week we might be seeing Best Man Luke drop.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Here, look at my fantastic police work here.
Do it.
Here. Where's the volume? There we go.
That looks like Jordan. Why do I think this is going to remind me of like?
We have eyes. Oh, they're running. We got eyes on the suspects. Looks like a white male wearing a red pattern shirt.
That's the description I've heard all day.
Keep your hands where I can see them, sir.
Don't come any closer,
sir. I will shoot you, sir.
You fucking son of a gun.
Well, that looked like
he almost got ran over by the wheel.
Well, that looked like about half of the interactions you would see in Neon City and Cyberpunk 2077 on average. Usually, then the car would like launch into outer space. Right after.
There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know about all that.
Anyways, we will see you guys. Eddie says the voiceover surprises. We'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:30. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of your holiday, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
Bye.
Thank you.